Butler County Sheriff's Office arrests 7 men in connection to a sex trafficking ring. This was part of a 2-day operation. It involved Homeland Security, Andover, and El Dorado Police Departments as well. The man on the top left charged with promoting the sale of sexual relations. The other 6 face charges of human trafficking, sexual exploitation of a child, and more. The Sheriff's Office says it also worked with a local advocacy group here, providing support to the survivors of the trafficking and offered paths to survivorship for 10 people who were engaged in commercial sex work.